very, very recently, I had someone that I called a friend. Like we were still building. No, the thing is that we had defined that this is a friendship, but we had a fallout because of misunderstanding. Misunderstanding, not clearly defined. I won't say boundaries because no boundaries were crossed, but not clearly defined expectations, that sort of stuff. And instead of continuing with the friendship, one person says, "Oh, let me distance myself," and you're just like, "Oh, that's fine, that's good." But you just know that this is not enough reason to break this friendship, and you're left feeling bad. Like, if we are going to break it after this short time, what was the need of starting it?
Yeah, winging it, we just winging it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome to the Winging It Radio.
Yes, and I'm practicing how to become a radio personnel today. But before then,
Before we start our radio,
there's something I wanted to ask you last week. One lawyer died and they buried him 12 feet under. Do you know why they bury lawyers 12 feet under instead of 6 feet?
I don't know. First of all, this is so. I did not see this
It's so
coming.
random. I know it's so random. So do you know why?
No, I don't know.
Can you guess why?
No.
Because for lawyers, deep down, they are actually good people. Or deep down, they are very good people. So that's why they buried him deep down. Okay. So, hello guys, how are we doing today? I want to practice my radio hosting today. So let's start.
Please, let's
You
go.
are going
Let's
to-
do what we came
you
here
are
for.
going
It's
to
not
tell
today
me
you practice.
whether it works or not. So, some
Where's my
friendships are for life. Others are for but a short moment. How do you define your friendship? Where do you draw the line? Why are you lying?
Continue. Don't let my laugh stop.
Where do you draw the line? Let's unpack all of that today and get right into it with us. And dissect it with us and talk about it with us. How did I do? Progress over perfection. Okay. But yeah. Anyway. But the bottom line is we're talking about friendships. Yes.
today.
Where you draw the line, where you say, yes, Winning is my close friend, Winning is my acquaintance, stuff like that.
Types of friendship problem that comes with not knowing who is your close friend, who is not your close friend, and all that.
I don't think you're my close friend. I
And
think
you're-
you're my intimate friend. But anyway, so starting with you, Winning, instead of starting with me, because ladies first. How
Are
do,
you man? Say ladies first.
how do you define friendship? What's your own definition of friendship?
Oh my God! Thank you so much for that question.
You play too much. This is the reason why people don't take us seriously. You play too
Why
much.
would you not take us seriously? How dare you? Anyways, what does friendship mean to me? First of all, a sense of connection, the way we are connected.
How are we
We are
connected?
connected by our umbilical cord. No, sorry. But a sense of connection. So basically, there has to be some form of connection between you and your friend. Even if it's not deep. Like me and Joyce now. We're almost like twins.
We started looking alike.
We're almost like twins.
That's
But
what I
on a serious note, we can actually complete each other's sentences now. These days. We do that. And then something just going like...
Yeah, like it happened last week.
So, a sense of connection and also support. Your friends. Friendship to me means support. A friend should be, or all my friends are actually supportive. This one will support both bad and good. Bad decisions, good decisions. She's so very supportive. I don't know, I'm gassing you up. I'm not supposed to be doing this, but she's actually supportive. So friendship means support. Understanding. There should be like a mutual understanding between you and your friend. That's what friendship means to me. This one cannot be in Sokoto and this one will be in Jalingo. There is no sense of
Is it in terms of distance?
no, not in terms of distance. You have long distance friendship now, but then they understand each other.
Okay, so friendship to you is understanding
Yeah.
and
My head is loose. Well, go ahead.
oh my goodness, what is wrong with this girl? Friendship to you is understanding and
Understanding, support,
support,
connection. Yeah.
Okay.
Listening when I talk, like always being available.
It's
to
not like I have a
listen,
choice.
Have a listening ear, you know.
It's not like anybody has a choice, but yeah, I think I agree with you. they're like on the part of is he listening and understanding?
I just said this thing now. You don't be going. How are you forgetting what I said now?
I'm so sorry. It just reminded me like when I cannot talk about friendship without talking about like university experiences with my friends and like the people that used to cook for me. Because if you want to show me that you love me, you have to cook for me.
You sound like all these African men.
No, and I'm so sorry, but Winnie cooked for me, not because of anything, but because that was how she showed love for me. Belema cooked for me, Uche cooked for me, and
Kate cooks for you too.
Kate cooked for me. So me, that was the way to my own heart, and it might seem very very casual.
You like food. Why is food is the way to your own heart?
Wait now, it might seem very casual, but that was something very, very defining or something very definitive for me as someone that did not and does not like cooking. I don't know how I interpreted Abby. I don't know how I don't know how I did it back for them. I don't know how I did it in reverse for them or what I did for them. But for that was something very dear for me. If you cook for me, because
So any Jagaban can just come and cook for you
I
and
feel
they become your friend.
I'm saying that if you cook for me as a friend, it means that well, I've gone foul because I'll not just eat anyhow unless it's like market square food. So yes, friendship for me is, if you define love for me, you define friendship. Like friendship is tolerance, tolerating one another's bullshit. You don't have to, but you're willing to. Like now, there's one guy in my friend group. I will not call any names, but I tolerate him because I love him. Because I love him. Where you don't have to be with this person, but it's a conscious decision that you make every day. I want to be better for this person. You see that, okay, recently Patrick was reading a book and then I started reading the same book too. And it's just those very little things that we share. Like those, you might think they are insignificant, but for me, these are things that build a friendship for me. So in all, friendship is love, friendship is tolerance, friendship is giving.
Sacrificial.
Yes, giving does not only have to be like monetary, like giving your time, giving your advice, giving joy. Like me now, I give Joyce, giving I'm sorry, giving like anything possible, like giving to that need that person has at that point in time. The person might not have everything in the world, but if you're there to make someone happy when they are down, when they come to you, that's a form of giving.
Yeah. I also forgot to mention friendship is also trust.
Yes, it's
Being able
trust.
to trust somebody and vice versa. Being able to trust somebody with secrets and knowing that, oh, this thing I'm telling this person, I'm not hear it from a fifth party.
Yes, like me now, if you tell me I'll forget it. It's not it's not as if you can trust me, but the good thing, have the consciousness that I'll forget, unless maybe there are triggers.
Even this trust is not also about telling secrets, it's also about trusting this person to respond a certain way in a particular situation. Let's say we are going to fight now. I trust you now.
You trust me? You trust me to fight for you? You trust me to fight for you?
Of course. Of course. So
Don't trust
it's not,
me, oh.
but that's just a silly example, but
Okay.
trusting people to behave a certain way in specific situations, like, oh, I trust you that you come through for me in this way. I trust you that, okay, if we are going somewhere and something happens, you can also, you have my parents' phone number, you can call them, you can come through for me. Oh, I'm down. I can trust you, say, oh, I'm depressed.
And you trust
This
that
one.
I'll not judge you if you do something bad. Not bad.
We
like
listen, we don't
something-
judge.
No, like just I will make fun of you, yes, but I will not, like, I will not. I don't know. As I'm looking at Winnie's face, I don't know. My you're looking so beautiful
Oh, you see
today.
is my face. Let's go ahead. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead.
but
Okay.
anyway, in all these things, I don't know. We've been able to establish that it is trust, it is love, it is tolerance, it is everything. And all these things now you can see them, you can get them from different people. But like we said, where do you now draw the line? Where is the line where you say, oh, let me not overshare with this person? This person, oh, you're my close friend, let me overshare with you. And you have to take into account that you have different close friends for different roles and different reasons. Like now, there's a friend of mine, Meme Chinemerem. I can tell her some things.
Tell Meme that Meme is dragging bridesmaid position with me. And in there I meet her. You're going to
No, so that's just so. Where do you now draw the line and say, oh, this person is not a friend yet, I should not be sharing so much, I should not expect so much from this person yet? Where do you draw the line and say, oh, this person is an acquaintance for me? Because obviously you have to, like, I hope you classify them and categorize
that is where
them.
this is drawing the line. You have to categorize them first. When you categorize them, this drawing the line will not be hard for you. Let's use acquaintances, for example. And some people are always having issue with friends because they don't classify. You see some people say, oh, everybody's saying, I don't have friends, because you'll break my heart. But it's because they don't classify.
Yes.
So now, acquaintances.
Who is an acquaintance? Winnie, are you my acquaintance?
I am your intimate friend. But acquaintances, basically people that you don't share secrets with. Just hi, hello. You're cordial with them. It could be
you
your
share jokes.
yeah. It
just
could be your
like very
workplace
shallow
friends,
jokes.
your colleagues, and some people make
No,
mistakes.
but can you call them workplace friends if you're calling them acquaintances?
Okay, acquaintances is the word, but I just call them workplace friends.
Okay.
Some people actually think their colleagues are their friends. Do you think your colleagues are your friends?
I plead the fifth, just for fifth sake. I plead the fifth.
So examples of acquaintances are your colleagues, church members.
Yeah, church members. You that knows everybody in church.
Do
By
I?
the way, guys, come to CCI next week. Thank you. This is a formal invitation. May God bless you and listen to Apostle Femi Lazarus. God will bless you.
Okay.
Yes. So
Church members, gym buddies.
Yeah, gym body. Did you see how we just completed one another?
That's the
Yeah, gym
connection
buddies.
that we have. So those are like your acquaintances
Just basically people that you just have like a very shallow relationship
and very
with.
cordial relationship.
Something
with.
very simple. But then there are acquaintances, there are casual friends.
Yeah.
I think casual friends is where those your workplace friends now come in to the
Really?
casual. Like if you're calling them workplace friends, that's where they are now the casual friends, where you can like go just a step deeper than like the acquaintances. Yes, like maybe
Yeah.
you some
Makes
of your
sense.
workplace people, you cannot tell them like very intimate details. You can for some of them, but you can just be like, oh, my week was good, my brother is coming.
Oh,
Can you even share those kind of details with your?
You
Yeah, you can.
Are they, unless
You
they are
can.
kidnappers, then you not tell them that your
Are
brother
your
is coming.
workplace people kidnappers winning? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No. My workplace people are not kidnappers. They're going to watch this. You guys are not kidnappers. You guys are.
Yeah, so basically, like, I just feel if you just go that step, you can tell them some details,
Yeah.
but not like very intimate.
Oh, I'm going to the
details.
market today.
Especially for people that are like very protective of their space, something like that. Then you now have your close friends.
The OGs.
They are not OGs like that.
The people that are always there.
Are they always there?
They're close now. They've graduated from casual to close. So they are there. Everybody's always there, but these ones are there than others.
But that's true, Sha. You have different close friends for
They are
different
close. They are
purposes.
close friends, and then there's best friends.
All these
Is one-
classifications. Why are people always wait first? All these classifications. Why are people always classifying? Wait, this. What's the difference between close friends and
best friends?
These people here, they are referring to best friends as intimate friends.
Intimate.
Okay. Close friends, two people feel and show meaningful affection, concern for one another compared to casual friends. Close friends usually want to see each other more often and offer more emotional support. Okay, so if someone is not your close friend and they are always offering emotional support, you are going to see it as a problem.
Okay, that means for close friends and casual friends, it's just the emotional investment that's a difference between the casual and close friends.
I think
There's more
so.
emotional investment in the close friend aspect.
Okay, then an intimate friendship is similar to a close friendship. Intimate friends trust, accept, and support one another. However, an intimate friendship involves an even deeper sense of connection. With an intimate friend, very few topics are off limits. You might feel able to talk about anything and everything. The friendship feels safe and familiar. Another term for an intimate friend is best friend.
Okay.
So now, will you say like you have plenty, like if you have plenty intimate friends, will you say you have plenty best friends? Because some people are stingy with the word best
Best
friends,
friend.
e.g., winning. Yeah, some people are stingy with the word best friend,
Okay.
but they are almost very very similar,
very
and it's
similar.
okay if you have a lot of close friends, and but a lot of people are very very conscious when it comes to close friends, because when your close friend hurts you, it will hurt deeper. Meaning, please, I said I was not
Why are
going
you
to
saying
do
winning,
this.
please? You literally indulged
I
me
said
just
I was
right
not going
now.
to do this
Okay.
with you.
You're my
Yes.
close friend. You're my
Thank
best
you.
friend. So
Am
we
I
do
your
it together.
Am I your
We're in
intimate
this-
friend? Please, it's me, her, and Kate that are intimate friends. So before somebody will come and text me later now, you people are excluding me. And Belema and every other person out there.
This is your problem. You see, you're not classifying it now.
Please, Belema is my intimate friend. Do you know what Belema has done for me?
Sorry.
Do you
I
know
have
where
no idea.
we've been?
No.
Do you know how far we've gone together? Yes, but anyway, in all of this,
But speaking about this thing about classifying, there are people out there that don't classify their friends like this, and it causes so much issue, plenty problems.
normally now, but you see this one with acquaintances not knowing their boundaries, and it's true.
Is
Say
it the acquaintances that's supposed to know their boundaries, or you? You're meant
like
to set the boundaries
you
for
set the
them.
boundary, then they'll be crossing it to see how much you can take. But speaking of people that you just met moving mad, yesterday some people came to my house. They wanted to measure some things, and like for painting. So the man went in, because there were 3 men. So the man went into the kitchen and he was like, "Oh, this kitchen smells nice." Oh. So I was like, "Oh, thank you." He now said, "Is it you that made it?" I said, "Oh no, it's my brother." I said, "Oh, it's your brother. Your brother can cook." Oh. I said, "Yes, thank you." He now said, "What about you?" I was like, "Oh no, it's my brother that does most of the cooking." He said, "Why? That me and him will have problem." Oh. And I was like, "Huh?" He said, "Yes, now that he likes local dishes. He likes when women make it." And I'm like,
For where to where?
"Waiting consign me." I don't know how it relates to this, but this man crossed a boundary. Because what is his business? Yes. Thank you. I just wanted to put it out there, because if I tell anybody that I don't like cooking and they come and start telling me that they like eating home cooked meals, like, how does it concern me? The only is my dad that I'm concerned about, and my mom and my friends and everybody that is related to me. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So this boundary issue now is a very, very big problem. Boundary issues can stem from what I even
Problems that can come from not setting boundaries.
Yes.
And classifying your friend.
yes.
Friendship breakup
No, I'm saying like the boundaries,
that
like
you're meant to set.
what's this question that I'm asking? This boundary now, what are boundaries that people can cross? How will you know when someone has crossed a boundary?
This boundary thing is so broad because different friendships, different classes of friendships.
What is a
different
boundary
boundaries.
that you set for someone that is your acquaintance, someone that is not your friend, someone that sort of stuff?
An acquaintance, me and you, we cannot be shining thing and you laugh and hey,
And then Even you say if you do me like that, I will sound you.
You fool. From where to where? Yeah, who is doing that? So you have to be careful with your words, acquaintances. And that boundary we can set is the kind of things we talk about. There are certain things I'll talk about with you, intimate kind of stuffs. I can't talk about those things with an acquaintance.
Okay, like,
another one, don't call me.
yes,
past
I
9
wanted to say
PM.
it. We are twins. Don't call me. Don't even call me by 7. They will say,
Because-
"Don't call me. Text me.
You're an
Don't even text
acquaintance.
me. I used to sleep by 9."
You're an acquaintance. I don't know why you're calling me by 9. What do you want?
What is it? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, then another thing, if you don't define it clearly or met expectations, like recently, very, very recently, I had someone that I called a friend. Like, we were still building. No, the thing is that we had defined that this is a friendship, but we had a fallout because of misunderstanding, not clearly defined. I won't say boundaries because no boundaries were crossed, but not clearly defined expectations, that sort of stuff. And instead of continuing with the friendship, one person says, "Oh, let me distance myself," and you're just like, "Oh, that's fine. That's good." But you just know that this is not enough reason to break this friendship. And you're left feeling bad. Like, if we are going to break it after this short time, what was the need of starting it? What was the need? Like,
That's-
we could have not even like gotten close
That's
or
why
anything.
that's why we should define them, put people where they are, so they don't do what.
No, I,
Expect
I,
too
I
much.
put this person where this person was supposed to be now, and I still feel bad now. You want to guess, you cannot guess. Even if you try from now to next week, you cannot guess. So this thing goes hand in hand with this unmet expectation now, not clearly communicating. What do you want? And it's hard sometimes to define it.
Sometimes when you define it, you have a definition in your mind.
Okay,
The
or
other
what?
person
Okay,
does
has a
not have
definition in their own mind.
That also happens sometimes. So how do you even deal with situations like that?
How do I deal with it? No, I go with the flow. Me, I go with the flow. Nothing concern me. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm just learning to not overshare and gradually enjoy the process and build memories with the people that I love. Because anywhere my friends are, I will be there like mad. Because
up.
my friends are fun. Like, if you spend time with us, I'm doing PR for everybody now. They are fun. If you spend time with us, you're going to be very happy. Anyway, my darlings. I hope you guys are going to be here with us next week. Because
Where are they going to?
We're chicken wings forever and ever. But next week, we are going to, not next week, next time, whenever you catch us, sure.
Whenever you see this.
Because this
the
is a
next
problem
week.
that I'm facing currently, and I want you people to work with me through it all the days, forever and ever. Well,
So, next week, I'm just going to continue with the problems people face from not defining their friendship. You're dealing with that, so go and think about the issues.
if you
that
leave me, I'll talk about the issue from now to next.
Go and think about it. So next week, you come and tell us the problem you face because you not define your friendship. So think about it, and we shall see you guys next week. And until then,
Keep winging
winging
it
it.
and eat enough chicken wings for all of us.
yeah.
Bye.